Hey guys, I'm Giovanni Herbert, working at SnapComms, where we bring you news in a snap. Well, we have some good news. The BVI is said to be performing very well across the majority of the sectors, and its performance is exceedingly high in the area of recovery and response. This was disclosed by Comprehensive Disaster Management CDM consultant for the United Nations, Dr. Roseanne Smith. Dr. Smith is auditing the territory's Comprehensive Disaster Management Program to determine whether it meets the standards established by the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction and other regional and global frameworks. She stated, "It is clear that a significant amount of effort has been paid to improving the disaster recovery elements following the impacts from 2017. However, the weakest area lies within mitigation, where greater attention should be given to the non-structural and structural elements, more specifically enforcement of land use planning laws, provision of incentives, and development of stronger building standards." The consultant visited the British Virgin Islands to make final assessments and verify information from a number of sectors in the areas of mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. Her initial assessment has revealed that the BVI has done well in most of the key phases. The assessment is being financed by the United Nations International Strategy for Disaster Reduction and is being conducted using the audit tool that was developed by the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA, to access the capacity of the Caribbean region. The CDM audit tool gives an overview for standards that are required for each of the 6 key elements within a disaster management program. These include governance, education and information, training and exercises, warnings and alerts, finance and administration, and community resilience, all of which the territory has adopted into its preparedness strategies. Stay tuned to SnapComms. Up next, businesses to learn about opportunities in project financing.
The public is informed that a section of the Purcell Road from Bruley Superette to Caribbean Transport will be partially closed from Thursday, August 2nd to Friday, August 3rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. The purpose of the closure is to facilitate sewage works in the area. Heavy equipment operators are notified that the road will be impassable during this time and to seek alternative routes. The road near Rightway in Passe Estate by the Tamarind Tree will be used as a two-way lane in the interim. Motorists are asked to drive with extreme caution in the area and to expect delays in travel during this time.
Welcome back to SnapComms. Local businesses will have the opportunity to gain access to information and practical tools for preparing successful bids for Caribbean Development Bank (CDB) funded projects at a workshop on August 1st. Director of Projects in the Ministry of Finance, Dr. Drexel Glasgow, said the upcoming procurement workshop is an excellent opportunity for businesses to learn about opportunities in projects financed by the Caribbean Development Bank. Dr. Glasgow said, "We are targeting the private sector, including businesses, contractors, and firms in the areas of expertise of the Caribbean Development Bank projects. Senior government officers will be presenting on the project schedule to execute by their respective ministries using the $65.2 million Caribbean Development Bank Rehabilitation and Reconstruction Loan Funds." The workshop's presenters will share information about Caribbean Development Bank's portfolios, discuss best practices in procurement, including recommendations on where to find business opportunities, how to avoid the most common bidding pitfalls, and how to write an adequate proposal. The event has a pre-registration requirement, and interested persons are encouraged to register at www.caribank.org/register-BVI. Provisions will also be made for businesses to register at the Department of Trade, Investment Promotions, and Consumer Affairs in the Sebastian Building. Persons who need assistance with registration are asked to telephone 468-4280 or 443-2594. The workshop will be held at the Treasure Isle Hotel from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'm Giovanni Herbert signing off. Be sure to tune in for your daily feed of SnapComms, where we bring you news in a snap.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Twitter, and Facebook at BVI Government and Instagram at GIS-BVI.
SnapComms is brought to you by the Disaster Recovery Coordinating Committee, Government of the Virgin Islands.